This short cigar belongs to the man with no name. This long gun belongs to the man with no name. This poncho belongs to the man with no name.
Rico! Heard you want to see me. What's wrong, Ramon? You losing your touch? Shoot to kill, you better hit the heart. Aim for the heart or you'll never stop me.
The man with no name. Danger fits him like a tight black glove. He is perhaps the most dangerous man who ever lived.
Get 3 coffins ready. I don't think it's nice you laughing. You see, my mule don't like people laughing. It's the crazy idea you're laughing at him. Now, if you apologize like I know you're going to, I might convince him that you really didn't mean it. My mistake. 4 coffins.
This man with no name is played by Clint Eastwood. He's going to trigger a whole new style in adventure. A Fistful of Dollars is the first motion picture of its kind. It won't be the last.
Fistful of Dollars is a spaghetti western that was released on September 12, 1964. This is the first spaghetti western I ever saw, but did I enjoy it or not? Well, let's find out by starting, of course, with the story. The story follows a gunfighter who is known as the Man with No Name, and he gets caught in a war between 2 factions, the Rojos and the Baxters. Instead of doing the obvious, the Man with No Name decides to have them play off each other. But it looks like the Rojos may have the advantage. The story is actually very damn good and intriguing. The Man with No Name is a damn good character. By far the best in the movie. He is so damn entertaining to watch. He is a character that you do not want to fuck with. But he actually has a fair amount of decency. He saves a boy kidnapped by the Rojos. However, I will admit his actions are morally ambiguous, but the complexity of the character is actually quite engaging. Another reason why the story is good is the fact that it is so massive and so fucking serious that it makes it more compelling and makes me love it all the fucking more. This is one of the movies this is one of those movies that I only understand while I'm watching it. When I'm thinking about it, and when I see the plot summary, I get confused and find that some of the pieces just don't quite fit together. And I really try to think how this shit makes any sense. I don't really know how to explain it until I actually watch it. And suddenly, I understand where the movie is coming from. I know exactly who to root for, and I'm rewarded for rooting for them. That is way too fucking powerful for words. Now as for the action scenes, this movie does not have action scenes in the traditional sense. The action typically consists of various scenarios involving shooting that are relatively short. There are occasionally some straightforward action scenes, and they do have a satisfying amount of action scene. And they do have a satisfying amount of action, but I don't really get a sense of catharsis in any of them. Why is this? Well, because they mostly consist of the Rojos gunning down innocent people, thus acting like total pricks. That being said, the combination of the brief shootouts and the action scenes with the Rojos make for some action that is surprisingly goddamn satisfying. And the man with no name gets his fair share of the firearm fun. When he does, it is satisfying, if not cathartic. I did not think the action was all that great when I first saw it, but through multiple rewatches, I actually think the action is pretty satisfying and solid. Now for the production values. The cinematography, editing, music, and art direction are fairly well done, especially the music. The sound is not the best, but it is an older movie, so I won't hold it against this movie too much. Overall, A Fistful of Dollars is one hell of a classic movie. It has a good story, some good action, and production values. Sure, it can get a little slow at times, but what happens later makes it worth waiting for. I am not exaggerating. If you want to get into spaghetti westerns, this is not a bad one to start with. Hell, I started with it. I give A Fistful of Dollars 4 out of 5 stars, with the title of Awesome. Anyway, I'm Spike Robot. Thank y'all for watching, and see you next time.
Saints born together to fight